everybody, this video will be showcasing my Animal Crossing Android theme and how to customize it and make it your own. There will be a Reddit thread down in the description so you can check out all the download links and everything else you might need, so make sure to check that out before you start. There are three different versions you could download for this theme. There's the free version, the 99-cent version, and the $5 version. Now all these three downloads are exactly the same with the exception of the $5 one, and they could be found down in the description in the Reddit thread. So the reason there's a 99-cent version and a $5 version, even though the free version is exactly the same, is if you want to purchase it for 99 cents, I'll take it if you appreciate the work I'd put into it. And, if you want to test out just to make sure your phone works and then later you want to pay for it, you go ahead. Or you can just stay with the 99-cent or the free version, I mean. It's completely fine. It's up to you. The $5 version, what I'm going to do is with that one, all the customizations I would teach you here in this video, I will do for you instead. So if you want the apps and stuff, you don't want to go through the work of doing it, then I'll do that for you instead. Please note with the $5 version though, there is some room for error. Apps from Android phones vary from the phone. So if that were the case where I have a different messaging app than you have, it won't work on your phone. If that does happen, I will help you step by step. All you gotta do is email or Skype me, and I'll walk you through the whole thing. But that's just for the $5 version. If I make it for you, and that sort of issue arises, I'll be there 100% to fix it for you. The apps and stuff you will need to make this theme work, is you will need KLWP Pro and Nova Launcher. Now, KLWP Pro does cost $3.50, but trust me when I say that it's very worth it to get this. It's all for themes and everything, and it's very worth it. You will also need some sort of Photoshop or GIMP if you're planning to customize it as your own. So once you have KLWP Pro, Nova, My Files, and some sort of editing software, if you plan to customize your own, you're ready to begin. These steps are absolutely necessary for both the $5 version and the free and 99-cent version, so make sure to follow closely, but it's very simple. The first step is to open up Nova and to go into the app and widget folder and toggle swipe to open and the swipe indicator inside that folder. Then from there you go to the dock and make sure to turn off the dock. And then the last step on that app is to turn off the notification bar inside the look and feel folder. The links in the Reddit thread will show the Play Store links of each version, and you're going to go download that from your phone and install the APK. From there, just open up KLWP, go to Load Present, and then go into the Installed tab. From there, find the Animal Crossing theme, click on it, and make sure to save in the top right corner of the screen. When you go back to your home menu, make sure all your apps are deleted off every page, and you have your working theme. Now comes the customization part. The only thing customizable on the first screen is the apps and the villager icon. The mail turns to a mail with a little present if you have unread mail, and back to a normal letter if you read all your mail already. The second string customizables are the map and the villager icons. The bar represents the battery life, and the present represents signals. 1 bar is just a present, 2 bars is 1 balloon, 3 bars is 2 balloons, and full bars is 3 balloons. The third screen is just a music player. The first customization we're going to do is going to change the villager icon. Now, in the Reddit thread, I'm going to give a link to just a bunch of folders and icons. And one of them is going to be called Customize. You go into that folder and then the villager folder, and you're going to select which villager you want to be in that first page. You're going to copy and paste it somewhere inside your Android device. Inside the KLWP app, look for the left app page folder. You're going to click on it, and you're going to go to the villager little icon. You're going to click on that also. Go ahead and pick image and find the villager you want to use. And then select it, and it should work just fine. Go ahead and save it, and go back to your home screen to verify that it worked just as intended. The next thing we're going to talk about is the bank oval and the mail oval. The mail oval only works for Gmail, unfortunately. There's no other way to change that because of limitations with KLWP, but the bank one we can. You can go back to your KLWP app. From there, you can go again. You're going to go back to and find the left app page. You're going to find the bank toggle. And on the very right hand side of the sliding thing, go to the touch, launch app, and then there you'll see the Bank of America app right there. That's the one I have set up as default, but if you have Chase or anything else, you can go ahead and click on it, save, and it should work. Next, we're going to do the apps. Now, in this theme, the only way to do apps is this way. So the way you would do it is you would get 12 apps that you want, go to the Google Play Store and find them, and download the image that the Google Play Store uses. You're better off making an icon folder somewhere and then uploading that folder to your mobile device, because it's the only way I could get it to work and have all the apps line up perfectly. This is of course if you don't want the apps that I put in the default one. This is just for changing apps and stuff like that. Now once you have all the app icons that you want downloaded into your phone, you're going to go ahead and go into your KLWP app. You're going to find again the left app page folder right here, and you see you have three app folders here. Each app folder is one layer or one row, and each row right here has all four. If you want to change the first one to be something else other than second settings button, you're going to click on it. You go to the app one, and you pick image. You're going to find the icons you want, and you're going to pick the icon you want there, or the app there anyway. From there, also, you have to make sure to go to the touch button, launch app, and settings, and change that so it goes Twitch. I got to find my Twitch app and put it on there. And once you save and you click on it, it should work as a Twitch app. Um, this works for every single one just the same. Every single one has an app button and everything to it. If you only want, let's say, 8 apps instead of like the whole row of 12, you could also go into, let's say I don't want the bottom row anymore, or at least 2 of them. I want to get rid of the calculator app. You go to app 3-4, that's where it's located. Go to layer and put never on the visible. You go and save, and you can see it's not there anymore. So load this up, and you can't click anything on it. This works for every single one. They're all the same. Every single app has a little 3-1 or 2-4, depending on what position it's in. Go click on it one more time. Apps, pick image, and you're going to change it to something else. I want YouTube there. You go touch, make sure don't forget that, and change it to the app that you picked. The next two parts are probably like one of the hardest ones, considering this requires Photoshop. So I'm gonna go over, that'll be the map one and the villager one. Now I'll go over the villager one because the map one is the most difficult, but you can go ahead and go to the customize folder, which again you will download in the link in Reddit, and you'll go to villager. And again, this is the place where all the other villagers were, and you'll see there's a villagers sheet here. Go open that up in your either Photoshop or GIMP or whatever you're planning to use. And all the villagers in your town, you should know them, they're all in here. Now your job is to go find them and crop them out and export them. So let's say I know I have Kabuki in my town. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of we'll zoom in a bit because you can see there's lines around there. Trying to get on the lines there. Hold on, not the grid one. Let's get rid of the grid. Okay, I'm gonna select around it. Make sure to crop it out. And then you're gonna export as a PNG. And again, name them like Kabuki or something. Kabuki. And put them somewhere where you can find them easily. And once you have all 10 villagers all saved and exported, so you each have like a total of 10, put that into your phone, and then we're gonna go back to the way to do it inside the phone. So now again, we're gonna be changing these little icons right here so it matches your villagers. We're gonna go to the KLWP, and you're gonna go back to the main root, and you're gonna find map tab. Oh, I'm sorry, villagers, my bad. I'm gonna click on it, and you see they're numbered 1 through 10. And that's right now, it's going to be the default one. So let's say I want to change the very bottom one, Flurry. I don't know if you can tell by looking at it, but I'm going to click on it, pick image, and find wherever you have every single one of your villagers. Oops, I have him in Animal Crossing New Leaf. There he is. Click on that, save, and then you can see, once I load it back up, he's there. So just do this to every single one of your little villager icons. Again, go to the sheet, crop them out, export them, and change every single one. And each one's going to be on the number line here, and that should be good. Now this next part is going to be the hardest part, and it's creating your map. Inside the map folder and the customize folder, I'm going to have a couple things for you here. Click the map template. Once it loads up, you'll see this is the map I have on the screen here. That's my fiance's map. That's completely customized to. That's how it looks like for her. You could go ahead and get rid of it by pushing the I here. Then you have a blank space with the map icon surrounded it, or the border. Go ahead and come back over here and go to this acre 64 by 64. Go ahead and go to view in whichever one you're using and make sure you have the grid set. And somewhere in the preferences, you're going to make sure that your grid is set up to 64 by 64 and subdivision 1 pixel. That's so every single one of these little things is perfectly divided, and when you want to select them and copy them, move them over, they lock to it, and it makes it simpler to copy and paste it to this one over here. Also, make sure to put this one on grid so you can look at it better. And then from here, the hard part comes with trying to figure out which tiles from the acres match the tiles from your town, and then putting them on the corresponding tile here. That is definitely one of the toughest parts of this whole thing, is making sure that everything looks correct and right. The top layer right here, it's going to be these little things right here for the train station. Just try your best to copy it perfectly and putting those over here like so. Um, Always make sure that this top layer, this one right here, layer 2, is always on top, because if it's underneath, then some of these, like, oops, let's go back. These ones over here could, as you can see, they're underneath, right? But if the layer 2 was underneath this, it'll overlap it, so you don't want that. I'll play a little montage video of me making my own town. 1 second. So this is the montage of me sort of just making my town, seeing how it would look like on your screen when you're making it. I'm making sure all the grids work and everything fits in perfectly, and it's a lot of double checking to make sure it's a correct one, and not I don't want to come out with one that kind of looks like mine. I want it to be perfectly like mine. So depending on how much effort you put into it, yours might turn out different or perfect, or who knows. So this is where the $5 version comes into play. If you don't feel like doing all this work and you just want a working app with your villagers, your map, your apps and stuff, I could definitely do that for you, of course, for the cost of $5, because it is a lot of work. It's really time consuming trying to make everything perfect like the way I wanted it. But that's where that's for. I'll also show you how to put in, or I show you here in this little montage, how to get the icons and set them up correctly into your town. But that's the end of it. Once that's done, I'll show you quickly how to add it to your phone. And that's everything that's customizable on this theme. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So once you export it and you put it into your phone like usual, like everything else, you're going to go into the root folder of your KLWP, and you're going to find the map folder. From there, you just click the image, pick image, and then pick it, and that should be it. That's the last of it. I went over everything that could be changed and edited. Again, there's a complete free version where you can do this all yourself, or the paid version if you feel like thanking me for my work, even though it's not necessary in the slightest. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like your new Android theme, and good night.